And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead. The week is starting off right. And teams getting geared up, Greg, for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the locker.
Here are the five for the Raptors. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Walter out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. And here's Poole for three. Good on the triple.
Well, that three-point stroke of Jordan Poole, that's really come a long way.
And here is Quickly. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Here's Barrett. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Champagny. First quarter of play, 1 minute play. And here's Middleton. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by George.
He's making shots like that. The teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But, Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild it.
So it's the Wizards now. Raptors knocking down the tray. Poole, no good. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe shared a few moments with me. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling you guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Here's Barnes. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Middleton is doubled. Pass to Poole. The three hits the three-point bomb. Poole's got 6 points.
And Poole is such a tough and dynamic three-point shooter. He's comfortable firing from anywhere.
To the paint. And Barrett slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Walter. Onside Barrett. Now, here's Quickly. Guarded by Poole. Middleton against Quickly. Just 5 to shoot. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 7.
And gets some payback there. Barrett went to the arc, eager to answer with that three.
R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
Now, here's Barrett. 7 points in the game. Lets it go with a three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
A major deep ball threat. Quickly has never seen a shot he didn't like.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 1. Pass to Middleton. 51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Count that one.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Onside Barrett. From outside the arc. And Sarr pulls it down. Washington's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Outside, George. Pass to Middleton. Nice D from Barrett.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Walter can't get it to go. Middleton on the wing, quickly covering. From deep, George, and he's good on the three ball. George has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Wizards. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Wizards out front, up by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Chris Boucher, and it's Shed in at the point. Pass to Lawson. Barnes screen on Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Lawson. And that one no good to start him off on the night. Wizards leading by 4. George looking around. Kicks it out to Johnson. Beyond the arc. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
That's good from Barnes. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Barnes hits them both. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Outside, George. Off target from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
No good from Lawson. Wizards leading by 5. Smart kicks to Johnson. Outside, George. Smart with the ball. Still scoreless. It's stolen by Lawson. Here's Shed. And it's sent back by George. And he recovers it. Down low, here's Holmes. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Holmes got the lead up to 7 now for Washington.
And I love the edge that Rashawn is playing with right now. It's what helps him capitalize through contact.
Pass to Abaji, wide open. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Abaji's got his first bucket in this one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Short and stolen by Barnes. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Lawson against Johnson. On the wing, Barnes. Wizards. It's hauled in by George. Washington leading now by 5. Johnson outside. Pass to Holmes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first half. 4 on the shot clock. Outside, Smart. Sinks the triple. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And the timeout called by Darko Rojakovic. He wants to talk to his guys. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out east. You take a look at the Raptors. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. And checking out Washington, sitting there 4 spots below. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Barnes outside. Barrett for 3. And again, Toronto no up. Wizards leading by 8. Champagnie passes to Poole. Wizards passing it around. Pass to Champagnie. 5 to shoot. Middleton can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 8. Oh, Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Now here's Middleton. 5 points in the game. And here's Poole for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Poole's got the lead up to 9 now for Washington. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Song, and Pirtle sends it back.
Pirtle, a very skilled defender, using that size and length to send that one back.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Poole with no one around. Drops one in from the wing. Poole's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Pass to Walter, the 3, and the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. Washington leading now by 11. 19 seconds left in the first half of the game. Quickly against Poole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Open jump shot off the mark. And so it's the Washington Wizards. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebounding, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. The Los Angeles Lakers will be playing against the Magic in Orlando. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off, Eastern Time.
There's plenty on the line in this game. This establishes the pecking order.
Yeah, but it may just come down to which team gets hot. Now, I don't know which team that's going to be, but whatever team gets hot, watch out.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Wizards.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes. That's why they're ahead.
I can't even begin to tell you how profound that was, big fella. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Raptors trail by 11. We've got George. Jordan Poole is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Sarr, and it's Champagnie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Here's Walter, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Barrett, no good. Here's George. Nice D from Barrett. Raptors trail by 13. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts. And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Wizards leading by 13. Here's Poole, 11 points in the game. 90 seconds now into the second half. And he gets it to go.
Well, he's been called streaky before, but Jordan Poole is getting it going here, on fire offensively.
Quickly the pass to Purtle. Quickly the bounce pass.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. Shooting for Toronto, R.J. Barrett. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You can see the focus here from R.J. Barrett. He brings a subtle intensity to his game on both ends of the floor.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Ball stolen. And now the fast break. George with the ball. The 3 from Poole. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Walter. Nothing on the board. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel Quickley can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished second in the Sixth Man of the Year voting in one season. He's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve. But it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
First free throw is good. With every passing season, Quickley's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Back to Poole. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Sarr. Lock at 6. Shoots over Pirtle. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
Quickley against Poole. The shot's good from Quickley.
Quickley didn't hold back there, taking some contact inside if he has to.
Wizards leading by 15. Sarr with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Here's Barrett. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Barrett's got 12 points in the game. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Now is the time. Get well and welcome your Wizards Raptors.
For a different look here. Let's take a look now at some of the teams that have been blocking shots by the truckload since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Wizards.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
Hits it from three-point range.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Shed. Hasn't made one yet. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Drains the three-pointer.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
Boucher kicks to Lawson. Boucher sets a screen for Lawson. And again, Toronto with the triple.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Poole, the pass to Smart. Back to Poole. Over Lawson. It's rebounded by Barrett. For the three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for Washington. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth, we've got Chris Boucher, and it's Mobo in at the 4. Raptors trail by 15. Here's Shed. Pass to Boucher. Here's Abaji. And he uses the glass on the layup. Abaji's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Raptors. And here's Smart. Here's Carrington. Lets it go from deep. Mobo with the rebound. Toronto's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Abaji. Boucher with a screen on Smart. Driving inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Smart. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
And he can't get the first one. Gill is checked in for the Wizards. That one is no good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's Gill. Here's Smart. And the layup falls.
And that's an error by the D. You can't give someone like Smart that kind of position inside.
Here's Shed. Pass to Abaji. There's a good screen. Rebounded by Holmes.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Smart passes to Johnson. And Washington going with a whole new group here.
Substitution on the court.
Outside, George. Wizards passing it around. 5 on the clock. Sarr sets the screen for Poole. Buries the long-range jumper. Poole's got 22 points.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
Barnes kicks to Pirtle. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Quickly with a wide open look. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Three-point field goal.
Quickly, competitive, and responds with a 3 of his own.
Middleton outside. Pass to Champagny. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Raptors trail by 15.
2 minutes.
Here's Walter.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes.
Pass to Barrett. A 3-ball. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And really good focus from RJ there. I think that improves his percentages.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. They led by as many as 18 points. Poole against Quickly. Poole bounce back. And Sarr throws it down.
Poole showing he's more comfortable in that pick-and-roll setting. He can be dangerous.
Toronto's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Onside, Barrett. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Poole the pass to Champagny. Poole with it. Pass to Champagny. Those three-pointers off the mark. Raptors trail by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Wizards.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jordan Poole.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
The assist. Scotty Barnes.
26 seconds left in the game. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Pass to Sarr. The Wizards with another miss. Quickly the pass to Barnes. And so it's the Wizards with the W. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the